Here it is, guys. Complete reversal of what people would do on a K series. So what we got here is a K24 oil pump with the balance shafts cut off. Kept the two gears intact because it needs that to spin, because it's actually working on two shafts. This one is spun by the crankshaft via the chain, and then there's an internal gear here where there's two shafts in here. They both spin. It uses that gear to spin this shaft over here, and it's inside here. Now, the reason why I used a K24 is, one, I'm cheap. Two, I don't like to waste good parts. Three, believe it or not, the K24 actually has a bigger gyrator gear and actually pumps more oil. So, and overall, my plans, ultimate goal for this engine is daily driver. Oh, by the way, this is the K20, K28 block. And possibly in the future, gives me the opportunity to go boost. Now, I don't think you can see it inside here, but I got 4 rods with CTR pistons. And so, now the rods, they are max speeding rods. Yeah, they're Chinese forged rods, but whose rods aren't? Not very many brands out there don't use Chinese forgings and finish and machine their stuff in the US. So, it works, right? I'm not going for like 700, 800 horsepower, big old drag. I just want something that's good on the street, responsive boost. So I'm planning with a small to medium turbo. Something like, biggest I probably would go would be something like a 30, GTX 3060 or something like that. 76, somewhere around there. But I actually want a small turbo with this, so better street response. So there it is. So K24 oil pump with the balance shafts cut off. So you get better oil capacity, more volume. Shim the little pressure oil valve here. Get a little bit more pressure. I actually couldn't find my used K24 chain for the oil pump here, so I used the K20, and I read somewhere online that it's the K24 is a little longer and you really need to use the K24. I actually made the K20 oil pump chain work. Basically I had to take off that gear and put this gear on with that chain on top of that gear, slide them both in the same time, and they barely just fit. So it works. It's new. So I got new tensioner and a new slider over here, guide over here. So K20 block. Now I'm still debating on whether if it's worth it for me to get the OEM oil cooler here. I used that on my K24 block, my K24A2, which I bought from the junkyard, and I swapped all of that into my K24. It's just a straight K24, street tuned, just lightly tuned, just to run right. Yeah, so I'm still debating on that, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna end up using a TSX alternator with this, because since I swapped that out to the PRB Type S oil pump to the K24, I also am left with just the thermostat and water pump housing from the K24, and I'm planning to use that on this. Why? Save money. Good parts. So I don't know if the TSX alternators are going to be a higher output or about the same as a RSX What else? I still gotta look it up. Besides that, high compression, CTR pistons. That's gonna put me around 11.5 technically, but since I had the head decked just to straighten her out, and might be around 11.8, maybe near to 12. I'm guessing around 11.8, but we'll see.